That's good. I know. Go down, Beck.
Good, Megan?
That's awesome. Can we do the other one?
I think the other one's okay. Don't worry about it.
But you just have that one.
Don't worry about it. It's going to have to plug that in. It's not working anyway? Just unplug it.
Lock it and no. Yes.
All right. Everybody, thank you very much for coming. Appreciate it very much. In typical Saint fashion, I'm already dealing with the authorities for them, and they want us to make sure that everybody's wearing a mask so that we don't get shut down. So I just ask that everybody does that and be respectful. It's a sad day for all of us, but let's celebrate our friend's life. It's awesome to see all the family, friends, bands, and everybody come together to celebrate Steve's life. He touched us all in a very special way, and I was proud and happy to play a very small part in his life, but each and every one of you meant the world to him, and it's just awesome to see everybody come together. See, the authorities are already here. But yeah, much respect to everybody. I'm gonna bring up Megan right now to say a few words, and some other members of the family. But on behalf of the SRH Cottonmouth Suburbanoise family, much love to everybody. Saint, we love you. God bless you, brother.
I'm Megan, Steve's ex-wife. I know most of you, but some of you I don't. Just want to thank everybody for coming, for Max and his son. He's going to be missed. I can't really say much, but thank you so much, everybody, for coming. And Erica, his sister, has a few things to say.
I just wanted to thank everyone for coming. Losing my brother was very hard. I'm so thankful we have Max and Megan and all my family. We just thank you all for coming, and I couldn't think of a better place for him to have his final goodbye. I always say see you soon. Life's pretty short, so thank everyone for coming, and God bless you all.
And why we're here is what I would wanted to tell you all. This was his favorite spot to sit. There was a bench up here by the lifeguard tower, and it was his most favorite spot in the whole world. And the bench is gone now, but we're gonna try to have one put up there for him. So we'll find him there.
Yeah. Oh, Dustin.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Good, good. It's good to see everybody here, first and foremost. I think everybody knows how special Saint was to Cottonmouth Kings, our legacy. Babe, come here. Saint wrote the very first song for Cottonmouth Kings, 96. I'm not really an emotional person, so speaking in front of people I have a lot of passion for. It kind of hits my heart pretty hard, so excuse me for sounding like this. So we had a lot of history with Cottonmouth. Saint wrote the first song. None of you guys would be here if it wasn't for the music. We made a lot of money together. He moved in my house in 1990s. Let me rewind a little bit. First of all, I met him through his brother Haas. I knew Haas first, through my cousin EULOGY. My cousins were, they used to be up in Riverside. I had family up there at St. Lip. He lived a couple blocks away, and I was like in 8th grade. I used to see him skateboarding, and me and Haas were kicking it with EULOGY. And Saint was always a special kid. He always had cool style. He was slashing on a skate. And I was like, damn, that's dope. And we started writing raps. He used to rap Christian raps. Back in the day, he was rapping about the Lord. And he taught me kind of how to write raps and pattern the songs out. And then we took the idea to Hollywood. It was hooked to a Richter. The same moved to my house. The Richter lived 5 houses down. And me and Saint had a couple songs. And they were like, yo, Richter, we won't be like the Beastie Boys. And so Richter came in. Richter came in. It was emotional because this is not supposed to happen. And I'm not supposed to be talking right now about this. And so that's how we met through a cousin, through my uncles and stuff. And then we took that idea with Richter, we took it to Hollywood. And we got a record deal like 8 months later. We had like Interscope, Jimmy Iovine, all these people. We had well over 6-figure record deal. And we I didn't write shit down, so don't trip. We just had a dream. We had passion. We were kids. We all moved up to Brad's house. And Brad went on tour with Humble Gods. He wasn't even in the band at the time. Brad was not even in Cottonmouth. He was in a band called Humble Gods. And we already had all the songs written. And he's like, yo, I'm gonna get you a record deal. We're like, all right, what's up? So we made a tape. We made the demo tapes. Remember?
Oh yeah.
And we shopped that shit to everybody. And like, yeah, we want bleach blonde hair rappers. Like they want an Eminem. And like, yeah, you look just like him. Like now we don't want to be marketed to that market. We want to be marketed to the suburbs. We want to be marketed to the alternative kids. You know what I'm saying? So and it popped off. We got a record deal. And Saint was a huge part of that. Saint wrote all the songs for Cottonmouth Kings back then. I was just his weed smoking homie who kicked it with him. And people knew D-Lo because just like his little homie. And we slept on Brad's floor. Rob Harris, he was a DJ at the time. He just passed away. So we moved into his bedroom, me, Saint, and Richter. And Richter ended up leaving because he didn't want to stay that long. He went back home or something. And so me and Saint were like, fuck it. We kept writing. And we said, we're going to write this record. We're going to get a deal, bro. Like, we were eating top ramen, eating hot dogs from 7-Eleven. And so he was always into fashion. He was hella dressed. He always had hella clothes. We was writing, and he was, you know what I'm saying? He was always ahead of his game. He's always a special person to me. He always had something special about him. And everybody saw that when they talked to him. And so there's no Cottonmouth Kings. It wasn't for Saint. I just want everybody to know that. I don't think anybody knows that really, man. Some of you might know that, but there ain't no Cottonmouth without Saint. The success of Cottonmouth Kings is from the beginning days and all the hard work, but the birth was me and Saint beatboxing. I was beatboxing on the mic. We were doing shows at the Shack before we even had So High, Any Raw Highness shit written. We was on the mic beatboxing at clubs. Like, oh, we got some shit. And then we took that to writing the demo. And then Richter came in, and Richter had such a good voice. And Richter was my homie. I knew Richter way before I met Saint. Me and Richter were best friends before me and Saint came in. Saint moved to my house. Saint moved down to my house when I was in my senior year of high school. He moved to my house. And I went to college. My homie Jeff over there, we was playing basketball in college. Jeff was playing. And Saint actually got a tryout for Golden West College. For my college, I got a tryout for practice. I thought that was pretty cool because he could always dunk. Saint could dunk. You know what I mean? He had hops back in the day. We used to kick it with homie G-Mac. He used to play ball a lot. Hella baller. And so Saint loved basketball. He loved skating. He loved music. He was down for all his friends. He was hella down. And we took an idea, and we're here 24 years later, eating off this shit. That's how I feed my family. It's for Cottonmouth Kings. That's how we put our passion, life into this shit. And I was always sad when he left the band. I was always kind of like mind-boggling. Like, what the fuck happened, bro? Like, you left, and it always hit me in a weird spot for a long time when he departed. I think part of the reason he departed was from Brad X. Talking bad on him, telling him he was going to be a knucklehead. We all know, we were all crazy back then, but Brad X was trying to get a little piece of his money because he saw the talent in Saint. So he kicked him out of Cottonmouth Kings and took his percentage. That's what Brad X got to do. That's what the X got in the band. You want to speak, Chuck? Hold up. So, you know what I'm saying? Got a lot of shit to say about that. Just a little bit. I don't really talk in a professional way, so excuse me if you can't understand it sometimes, but just the way I roll. So, you know, so that was it. He's the birth of Cottonmouth Kings. I always pay my respects to him because he taught me how to rap, right? He was the whole reason Cottonmouth Kings is here, and you know, so thank you guys for coming, paying your respects to him, and the Cottonmouth Kings will go on forever as long as we erect to keep doing this shit, and you know, so a lot of you guys been to shows, and he was such a special person to a lot of fans, millions of people across the country. You've seen all the articles on all the news articles on him and stuff. It was really mind-boggling when you think about how many people know about Cottonmouth. Everybody forgets how deep Cottonmouth runs. It's sad that got to remind you of the success our band has had across the country, you know, through the music. It's saying it's a huge part of the music. It will always be a huge part of the music. So I'm just paying my respects to him, like I should. So thank you guys. I love you, Saint. One love, homie. Cottonmouth for life, dog.